The other big benefit of putting the cookie dough in the refrigerator, if you fall asleep on the couch, you can just make it the next morning. And the snow's gone. So this is how my mom used to comb my hair when I was a kid, and she still thinks I should do it this way today. What do you guys think? All right, it's time to start making cookies. Now you can see our cookie dough is quite firm. Sorry for the shaky camera, which will hold its shape nicely. The other thing is I have enough cookie dough to make like 40 or 50 cookies, so I'm just going to make a small little tray of them as kind of testers to see how they turn out before I commit to making a million cookies. So this allows us to kind of taste them, see if we forgot anything in our ingredients. Did we accidentally switch ingredients and use like salt instead of sugar? I know it sounds kind of silly and a little bit over the top, but I've grabbed wrong ingredients and used salt instead of sugar in the past. So instead of wasting a lot of time, we're just going to check our work. All right, the first batch is going in. Check them in about 10 minutes, and then we're going to see how much do they actually spread after coming out of the refrigerator. Boom. Look at those cookies. Spread a little bit more than I thought. You can kind of see there's still a little height to them. So I'm a little puzzled on what to do here to try to get them into the shape of that Snapchat molded cookie. I could add flour or get them colder. Or I just keep baking them because they look pretty delicious and who cares about the shape, we just want the flavor. I'm thinking plan B. So I tinkered around with it a little bit, but at the end of the day, chocolate chip cookies just have too much butter and not enough flour to put in a mold like the Snapchat mold. Our cookies are done. Congratulations again, Rob and Jillian, on the contest, and big thank you for everybody who followed my YouTube page and entered. This is what happens when you try to rush the last batch of cookies when you're getting bored. It's like they're going through mitosis and they're dividing. So a big thank you again for everybody who followed my YouTube channel and entered the last contest. And I'm working on the next contest, so stay tuned for that. All right, enough lame bakery stuff. Tonight, I'm cooking a skirt steak. And right now, we're making a marinade. Skirt steak, super delicious, but can be very tough. So when you're at the butcher, I ask them to tenderize it. They run it through their little machine, and that's what all the little slits are. So what makes proteins tough are very long, chewy protein strands. When you tenderize it, either by running it through a meat tenderizer or smashing it, or with a salt, you actually break those protein strands before you start cooking them. Then after you cook them, they break down even faster, and so they're already kind of busted up by the time you eat it. Not chewy. We got our tenderized meat. I'm going to put a little salt and pepper. And here we have our marinade. Onions, garlic. I got some lime juice, water, a little olive oil. And then my trick is I like to just put just a little bit of taco seasoning in there because it has a lot of chili powder and cumin. The flavors go well. And then the other thing, if you can see here, it has dextrose and corn masa, which is just cornmeal, and that's actually going to help the flavor stick to the meat better. And because they ran it through the meat tenderizer, I typically don't like to let it sit in here for more than 4 or 5 hours. Just breaks it down too much. All right. And if any of you are not following me on YouTube, if you could come and check out my channel and give me a subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Search for AJ Thornton.